Hey friends, let's get right into today's fun summer post. We're going to be making Raffia Bangle Bracelets. You just need a few supplies from Michael's that you can get. I'll put the links in the description below, and you can get all these like little charms and fun little things. And full disclosure here is this idea is that I made for this is 100% not my idea. I'm going to put that right out there right now. I'm not taking any credit for this. What happened was I got an email from Michael Stores, and in the email was a picture of this cool looking little like bracelet. So there was no tutorial, so I basically figured out how to do it, and I am sharing it with you guys. So yeah, so I'm just going to use a bunch of stuff I have laying around, and the stuff that you need are the main. Well, actually, you can use. I'll show you later on how you can use regular jewelry wire to also make the wrapped raffia. But if not, you can order this right from Michael's. It's like cheap, like $3, something like that. But it's really fun to make. You just need some glue to glue the raffia and some basic jewelry making supplies. Jump rings, which if you don't know are just little metal rings, some jewelry tools which you can pick up if you don't already have. They're not very expensive, and you can use them for like a million things. This one is really easy, it's really fun, and what I like most about it, it's one of the things that falls under the category of being a practical, creative. A lot of things when you make, a lot of times you, at least for me, I'll make something and I'll feel like, well, what now? What, or what do I do with it, or what's the point? And I guess just that's my like non-artistic way of looking at something. So sometimes I just want to make something that does have like a practical use. So this is like a really like cute gift for someone in the summer or any time of year. I mean, to me, it looks really summery. I think mainly because you're using raffia string or paper raffia. This I got from online, and I don't know if this is genuine raffia. It doesn't have to be. Raffia is a natural grass. I think this might be just paper raffia, but I did test its waterproofness, and it does hold up. So I'll link this below too, and if you want, you can just use this, or you can use genuine raffia. Genuine raffia doesn't have, I don't think, the brightness of the colors as imitation raffia. But you can also use string, like cotton string, or basically anything, really. But I kind of wanted to duplicate the exact look of what I saw, so that's what I'm going to be doing here. So you're just going to be taking about a wingspan's worth, like an arm's length wingspan's worth of the raffia. Cut it and fold it in half and find the center point. And you don't need that much, but it's better to go with more than less, because if you have less, you're gonna have to kind of mend it together, which isn't too hard. But so basically, just feed the raffia through both of the bangles, and to get to the center point, so you have equal amounts of the raffia on both half. And you're really basically, I'm going to zoom in close so you can see. Hey, you're going to start where both of these, you're going to put both loops together, and you're basically going to start weaving. Well, not really weaving, you're just going to be kind of, well, yeah, I guess weaving. You're going to be passing the raffia up and under in kind of like the infinity symbol. You're making, the infinity figure 8 symbol. That's basically what you're going to be doing. It's super easy. It's just for some reason when I saw this picture that came around in the promo email, like I said, that Michael sent, I never saw it before. I didn't know what it was, so it looked like it was like something really like complex, but it looks super cool. So I'm like, all right, well, let me figure out how to make it. And it actually is really easy. So you're just going to take the raffia on the one side, you're going to go up and over, feed it through the center, then pull it out the other side. Then what you're going to do is you're not going to use the same piece that you just used, but you're going to use the piece that was already on the left side. So you pull that through, the one that was on the right, it's going to go up and over. Now you're going to use the one that was already on the left side. You're going to go up and then down through the middle. And then you're just going to pull it right through the other side. I know it's super easy, and all you do is repeat this over and over again until you get all the way around. And you have to make sure it's basically just tight and all the pieces are kind of flush together. There's no gaps. But other than that, it's like really easy. And it looks really cool. It looks kind of like, it looks like, I don't know, something you would find in like Jamaica or the Caribbean, and you bring back and everyone's like, where did you go on vacation? You got this really awesome thing. And you'd be like, no, I made it at home. Yeah, so this is like really a cool kind of like practical thing you can make that you can either wear yourself, you can give it to somebody, you can give it as a present, and it's super, super easy. And most importantly is that it's creative. And as we all know, creativity really, really, really helps. Just doing something. And this bracelet has, the way you're doing it with the repeated pattern is actually really calming and kind of relaxing. And kind of takes your mind off of things. You just kind of weave it in and out and tighten it close together. And if you want, you could even, I suppose, or I've seen people make similar things like, similar things to this using different materials, and you can change colors like halfway through. Like what you would do is you would tie a different color piece of raffia onto onto it, and then it would continue into that color. But for these, I just went with the same color on the whole thing. Essentially, what you're going to do is just basically keep doing this figure 8 pattern around and 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 around the whole entire thing until you get to the other side, and then you just tie a basic knot and use some of the E6000 glue. And make sure it's like really, see how the pattern is, I kept it real tight. That's what you want. And then you just go all the way around and then tie it off. Then you can grab a couple of charms that you might find. I'll put a link to these in the description below. They're really fun ones I found at Michael's. And once I get this little tie part off, I'll show you that little circle, that metal circle. That's called a jump ring if you're not familiar with jewelry making. And it already has a slit cut in it, which means it's an open jump ring, I believe. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't done jewelry making in a while, but I believe when it has the slit, it's an open jump ring, and that if it didn't have one, it would be closed, and then you would have to cut your own slit. But these are super easy to. Jump rings are used to attach either charms or essentially anything you want, really, onto necklaces, bracelets. Let's see if I can focus here and you can see the slit that I'm talking about. Oh, there it is. There it is. And these little jump rings they come in all different sizes. Some people might want to get larger sizes if you're not that great with your hands or with seeing this tiny little rings. But see how I twisted the jump ring open. I didn't pull it apart or like stretch it out. I just twisted it open. And that's all you really need to do. A small twist, just enough to make it a gap that you can slide right into the, I don't know why my camera is not focusing right today, but it's just not. So you just need a gap wide enough where you can slide it onto the little hoop. And then you just take your your jewelry pliers. This one's a flat nose pliers. I'm using a flat nose and a chain nose pliers. You just basically need kind of like needle nose pliers. Hoop it on and then just, yeah, these are the chain nose. Just twist it right back ever so gently. It's very simple. You don't pull or, oh, I didn't make it look so simple there. It kind of popped. I tend to have like a real tight grip, like I'm gripping these things for my life, and you really don't need to. You just need to gently twist and bend, and you're all good. So I attached these fun little charms. This is obviously I didn't finish the entire wrapping process, but I wanted to show you how I just can attach the charms. Actually, I found a bunch of really fun ones at Michael's. I found this little flamingo one. I found this fun little cactus one. How cute is this? These will make awesome little gifts. They're like really summery and fun. And I'll put links to them in the description too. You can get those I believe I got all these at Michael's actually. These are just a bunch of old jump rings that I had. I believe they're plated, silver plated. And these tassels are really cool. I like how the colors complemented the different raffia shape, the different colors in the raffia. And I tried to complement each one, but feel free to use every color if you want to. I mean, whatever makes you happy, right? And if you can't get your hands on that bangle that I got from Michael's, you can also use regular jewelry wire or floral wire, and it's basically just like soft aluminum that it's easy to bend, easy to manipulate, and you basically do the same thing with this, but it's not already kind of like it's not already set. It doesn't have the hoops for the jump rings. You kind of just have to attach the jump rings right to the wire. But either way, it's still good either way. And these jump rings, like I said, I found at Michael's, but I'll link it all below. It looks complicated. Like when you go to the jewelry section, you see all of these rings and these metal parts, and you're like, what am I doing? Oh my God, help me. But yeah, these simple like flat nose pliers, chain nose pliers. They're just like the basic needle nose pliers that everybody kind of has around the house. And these jump rings, I like the beetle on because you can find all different sizes. So if you're not particularly good with the really small, you can use a larger size jump ring. Depending, some people might have trouble with their hands or with seeing or with. I know sometimes my hands get like super shaky for some reason, and it's real hard to work with small objects. So when you get assorted sizes, I think it can really help. But that's essentially it, guys. I mean, how easy is that? Super easy, super fun. And you can make these you can make these literally like lying in bed if you're not having a good day. If you're not having a good day, just lay in bed and kind of weave, and it's relaxing, and you're doing something productive. And that's really important when you're kind of feeling down and when you're going through something, to just feel good. And just doing something simple like this can really like just brighten up your day. So I hope you guys like this. And if you did, please like and subscribe. It's really super important. And once again, I take no creative credit for this. These are all from an image that I was sent to by Michael's, who I have no affiliation with. And I just wanted to make it because I thought they were really cool and fun and great for the summer. So that's it. I will talk to you guys again next time, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I love you for stopping by. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.